tripping. Didn't see the call, and we listened for it there. And that puck slides out of there. Utah can't clear it. McDonald.
Will on their second trip to sin bin today.
He's spending a little bit of time in there. McDonald, again, got a little bit of ice with that one. If he was playing golf,
hit the heel.
Would have had to replace his divot. McDonald looks across to McFadden. And it's Martin that ends up with it. McDonald tries to play it off the board, and it gets past. 40 seconds on a Utah State power play. Martin with 30 seconds on the power play, waits. Guthrow leaves it back for Martin. Cross to Guthrow. Ramadars there. 15 seconds on the power play. Armitage, and it gets past Wyman. Power play done. We're at even strength.
Well, Arsenault just a smart player, knows where that puck's going and gets there early in good position.
Arsenault tries to take it away at the Utah net. Utah retains. Poked away. Here comes Guthrow ahead to Arsenault. Arsenault bears down.
See, that's exactly what I'm talking about. Lets a man go by, finds himself standing up, and the defender on the ice.
Tries to carom it off the board to Ferris, but didn't have enough mustard on it. Couldn't really wind up with a man right in his hip pocket. Johns leaves it back for Ferris, but it's taken away. And Ferris returns the favor. Boy, that one knocked in the air by the stick of Ferris. Palmer had to try to find it, and it ends up going over his head. And the Aggies back up 2-1 right now, but they're having to work for everything here tonight.
Yeah.
Allington, Olsa and Madigan skate with him. Allington tries to leave it to Olsa in the middle.
Another good pass from the blue line, but nobody home for the Aggies. They don't see it coming. Communication issues on the ice tonight for Utah State a little bit.
This one trapped in the corner as Allington's there trying to dig it out. Finally gets it off to Olsa. Oh, Olsa swings around. Allington trying to get there. He's blocked. And now the Utes with a chance. Madigan.
Nice open ice check.
Madigan knocking someone down. There's Lund. Cross center ice and then wide of Andrew Reed. And McFadden has to reach back for that one, and it screwed up the timing of everything as he had Lund coming down the other side. And now Wyman. McDonald straight away and knocked away by Pierogas. A little bit of hitting going on here in this second period, approaching 13 minutes to play.
You got to think that they just felt too nice about the first period.
McDonald has it knocked down. And we're at 13 minutes on the clock.
That's a great example of the Aggies' defense so far in this game. Even when Utah seems like they have a wide open, fast break, Utah State's there to knock it down.
Martin knocked that one down with his glove, gets control, gets it forward to McDonald, and He had a look at the net, and then he goes wide right.
Well, that puck just caught an edge. It was rolling towards him. It's hard to get your stick on it clean, and that's what happens. It flies wide.
Oh, a lot of chaff in front of the net. Free puck. And Palmer gets down on it. Now we got a scrum. Let's take a look. And some words being exchanged. That was Colton McDonald for Utah. For Utah State. Jeremy Martin. McDonald still yapping. Got a high sticking. I didn't see the call. Cross check.
Who'd they send to the bin for Utah?
It was Colton McDonald, number 6, the center.
You know, Utah's not a very large team, I've noticed today. They're having a hard time being physical in front of the net of Utah, but just because they're very small, but they're fast skaters. Burton Yoli is a very fast skater. They're one goal scorer of the evening.
2-1 Utah State, 12:27 to play in the second period. 4-on-4 now as Martin and McDonald sent to the sin bin. I didn't think it looked like a cross check. They're calling roughing on Martin. Yeah, it was the cross check was on McDonald, and it was Martin with the roughing. Which, that's a crazy call in a game like hockey. Who would have thought a game like hockey would have a roughing penalty? That's like calling a punching penalty in boxing.
I always wondered about unnecessary roughness in football. I thought roughness was necessary.
Wyman leaves it back for Arsenal at the blue line. Arsenal winds up off the skate of Gibb. Now Ferris, the same spot Arsenal took a shot from a moment ago. Arsenal leaves it back, but Guthrow wasn't really looking for it.
Well, Utah doing a much better job of keeping the jugs machine at bay for Gibb. They were firing at him like it was a pitching machine earlier.
Oh, Reed zigged and his feet zagged. Guthrow off the knee of the defender. Back across. Backhand shot by Arsenal won't go as Gibb was there. McDonald, he has a look. And he finds the net. Up over the left shoulder of Gibb. Even strength goal, both teams down to 4, right at the 11-minute mark. And take a look. Right over the shoulder and in.
Boy, just wide open, no defenders, and that's a goalie in no man's land when that happens.
Brendan McDonald. Arsenault gets the assist. Right at the 11-minute mark of the second period, the Aggies make it a 3-1 lead.
This is where Utah's got to step up the pressure on the offensive end of the ice. Utah State feels like they're starting to put more, not only distance on the scoreboard, a two-goal lead, but also just momentum swinging their way.
Now both teams at full strength. Penalty time expires. Now the official over there counting. All right, how many guys you got on the ice? 1, 2, 3. Allington clears it out of there to Sanders, and now Martin sends it forward. Wyman giving chase and a whistle as he and Mitch Baker were chasing after it.
I tried to get to it, but icing called.
I've been watching those guys sitting over there in those recliners. They've got this little promo that goes on here at the Eccles Ice Center where they got some recliners and a little box there.
I'm a little jealous.
And, well, I'll get back to that here when we got a minute. Remind me.
Okay.
But I've been watching those guys, and I want to know how to get in those. There they are.
They got dinner and a little maitre d'. And
yeah, they got a guy that's bringing them candy bars and food and drinks. We got to figure out how you get to be that guy in the chair there.
Well, we got pizza.
We do get pizza from Pier 49 Pizza. Oh, another opportunity in front of the goal. Sanders can't get it to go. Now he gives it another shot. Still loose. Gibb can't find it. And in front of that net looked like the trout pond at Willow Park when you toss the bread in. And they have to separate him again.
That's Wyman. Wyman, sorry.
Wyman's got his head stuck in there. And look at all this business. There's all sorts of business going on. Right there in front of that net. Look at this. You come here. No, you come here. Or you come here.
I got something to say to you, boy.
It's like the Olsen house at bedtime. Get to bed. No, you get to bed. Get back in bed.
I need a drink. Boom.
Wyman will take a seat. The Aggies leading 3-1 with 9:07 to play in the second period. They'll go back to that Pier 49 Pizza before each and every game. It doesn't matter if it's basketball, football, hockey, whatever games we do. Pier 49 Pizza provides us with a few pizzas for us, the entire crew. And I'll tell you what, to me a perfect pizza has just the right amount of cheese, just the right amount of sauce, and just the right amount of toppings. If you have too much of one, it just kind of ruins all the rest.
Yep.
You got to have a lot of cheese, you got to have a lot of toppings. Pier 49 does it perfect. Every single time.
Their crust is the bomb.
And you saw me. I don't like the pizza bones. I don't like the crust. I was even eating the crust.
Yep.
I tell all my friends, I'll tell you what, if you're watching the game, if you're having a movie night, whatever, you don't need to call anybody else but Pier 49 Pizza.
You could get pasta too.
Nuh-uh.
Yeah.
Nuh-uh.
True that.
You can sit on the corner of Haight and Ashbury and eat your pasta.
Wow. I will not comment on that.
Pier 49. You won't comment.
I will not comment on being in a Haight and Ashbury.
Free love, Lee.
Yes,
Free
I
love.
do. That's why I'm not going to comment.
You're old enough to know what
I
that
do know
is.
what that means.
Kids, ask your parents. After 10 p.m. So 3-1, Utah State with the lead. 9 minutes to play in the second period. And the Aggies getting it going here. Lots of action here in the first half of this second period.
The only goal the Aggies have given up earlier in the game at the 19:30 mark of the second period was a power play goal for Utah.
Yeah, Burton Yoli knotted things up at one. Since then, it's been all blue and white.
Uh-oh.
Oh, Arsenault with the pilfer. Oh, there to stop it is Gibb. Arsenault picked the pocket, but he used the wrong credit card number.
When Colton McDonald skates by him and gives him the what for. Hey, you had a freebie there. What's up with that?